recording this real quick. When you guys do get to the level of income that you want, though, I promise you are going to look back at right now, and you're going to be like, wow, that was the most badass part about this whole thing, was the absolute grind that you did to get where you're going. I promise you. They always say it's the journey, guys. So on this call, I just want you to, understand, just a few things, with this business, no matter how, in your head, good or bad or stagnant your business is going right now, no matter what it is in your head, just make sure you continue to live a good life. Okay. Don't base your rank off of if your life is bad or good. Don't base your level of income off if your life is bad is good or bad or good. You want to make sure to still, enjoy life while it's here. You only get one of it. And that's a huge thing that Jay and I have literally always preached to each other, because we were friends before we were business partners, and now we're both. But that's why we like to go out and have fun still. We still do that. And it's because we want to enjoy life. That's just what we like to do. And so just make sure you still enjoy life, but do what you have to do now so you can do what you want to do later. Okay. As kind of one more thing I wanted to share with you guys before we pass it on, and we're going to have some special guest speakers come up and share the secret sauce, what they've been doing. All right. Sorry. As you are building your business is building you. Okay. So I'm going to say that one more time, guys. This is the first quote I ever heard in this business. And it's, as you're building your business is building you. It's building you as a person. It's building character. It's building, confidence. It's giving you a higher emotional IQ. It's giving you more, stamina in the business. It's getting you better communication skills. It's all around making you a better person. So just remember that as you're building this business, it's going to build you. So right now, if you're at that, let's say like a lower rank right now, that's kind of like, not 100%, but it's kind of equaling your level of personal development. So you need to personally develop yourself more in sales and communication, everything. And then you will attract the rank and the level that you want to be at. Okay. So guys, what I want to do right now is it's not going to be a huge introduction, but I want to have some people in the business who have been grinding. They have literally been hustling so hard with me, with Jay, with the whole team. They've been so consistent, just over and over and over, like completely every single day. Man, I'm waking up at like 8 in the morning. I got to text from all of them. And I'm like, I'm like one eye open. I'm like, buddy, I'm still sleeping. What's going on? And they're sitting there like, let's attack the day. And I'm like, let's go. All right, let's go. You got me. All right. And it's just really cool to see them hustling, man. And, these calls aren't about us. They're about our, like Jay and I, it's about all of us coming together and being able to share. And so I'm just really grateful for these people. I'm grateful for all of you, but I really wanted to have these people come up and share, some things that have been helping them, because you hear things that are helping us, of course, you hear things that are helping us and what systems we're using, but sometimes it really helps to just hear it from a different person, guys. So I'm actually going to, pin all 3 of their videos up here, and I'm going to have you guys all, take turns. And I want you to just share 3 things that have been helping you with your business. Share 3 things that have been allowing you to push the needle forward, have been helping you grow in different areas, and it could be the littlest thing to the biggest thing. It doesn't really even matter, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and pin their videos. Before I do, guys, drop some fire emojis in the chat for our guest speakers. Let's absolutely go crazy. I want you guys to blow the chat up right now. I don't even know if you got fire emojis, but I'll go ahead and toss them in there. Let's get it, baby. Super excited. I got the newer Mac, so I can do it. Yeah, guys, super blessed and excited. Let's go ahead and get it. I'm going to add everyone's videos real quick. Let's go. Ethan, Ali, and Lupita. Let's get it. All right, guys. So go ahead and unmute your mics real quick. What to do? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Let's go. How you guys doing?
Excellent.
Yeah, we're doing good. You guys, I just want to say huge congratulations on how hard you've been hustling. You know, like I see it. I know what the hustle is. And it's like I hear you guys' you know, just how much dedication you're having and how like excited you are about going to crush your goals, like in your voices, you three specifically. And you know, there's a lot of people on the team that are hustling, man, but you know, you guys are definitely putting in some crazy work right now. So let's go ahead and have, you know, Ethan go first, then Lupita, and then Allie, and just share, you know, some stuff that's been helping you, you know, just keep going, keep moving forward, you know, push the needle forward, help your business grow, you know, your mind, everything like that. Okay. And I'll go ahead and pull myself out of here.
All right, bet. Yo, what's good, family? I hope everyone's having a great night. I hope everyone had an amazing day. Super grateful to be here. Super grateful to, you know, be with you guys on this call and to, you know, have Josh as a mentor and Jay as a mentor and, you know, all of you guys as business partners to work with. But, you know, to get right down to it, the three things, and one of them specifically for building, and I know, you know, I've said this before, but this IG automation. Okay. This IG automation has literally changed my network forever. Like, even though, you know, sometimes, you know, you're not going to get everyone in your business. You're just not. It's not going to happen. But still having those connections open and still having those connections around the world in different states, it allows you to do a lot of different things. It allows you to tap root into a lot of different people as well, which is a whole nother audience for your business. So that's one thing, is if you're not on this automation, I please highly suggest that you get in contact with Jay or Josh about this automation so they can get you set up and get you right. The second thing is staying close to the fire. And what I mean by that is staying close to people that have, you know, a lot of enthusiasm, that have, you know, the momentum. Like I talk to Josh every single day I do. And he's either helping me with calls, he's either giving me mentorship, he's either, you know, building our relationship just, you know, as me and him. He's helping me in every single way. So if you are always around people that are going to help you, you're just going to get better. That's like, you know, if you're in a house with 5 guys that work out all the time and I don't work out, give it time and I'm going to be the 6th dude that's going to be working out all the time. You know, it could be the same thing. It could be vice versa. You give me 6 guys that, you know, go out and drink all the time and like to party. I'm probably going to be the 7th dude that's going to do that with them. It's all about your environment. So stay close to the fire and have a good fire or a good campfire to be around so you can continuously better yourself. And then the third thing is being coachable and take your ego out of it. Okay. So what I mean by that is with trading, with building, I know, you know, there's certain times where, and I'll admit it, there's certain times where me and Josh are on the phone and Josh will tell me something and I'm like, damn, I like in my head, I'll be like, damn, I kind of wish we didn't do that way. But you know what? He has what I want. He has the results I want. So I'm going to listen to him. I'm going to be coachable. I'm taking my ego out of it. I'm taking what I think, you know, is right. And I'm listening to him and being coachable to whereas I can develop myself for that. So, you know, those are really the 3 things. You know, if I had to, you know, throw something else in there, you know, be grateful. You can't, you know, expect more if you're not already grateful for what you have. So, you know, whether it is, you know, you believe in God, Buddhism, you know, universe, whatever it is that, you know, you think your higher power is, getting real tapped with that and get tapped in and touched in with it every single day for at least an hour. And, you know, you be consistent with it and your life's going to change. But you know, those would be the things that I would focus on, and those are the things that personally has helped me, you know, grow my business, grow my network, and help grow me as an individual. So yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ethan, for sharing.
Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to share.
Yes. So my name's Lupita. I joined Driven about 3 weeks ago. I was doing network marketing in a different company, and I've been doing it for about a year now. And I have learned a lot of things to build like my business. And what Ethan said is like something similar with the IG automation. I do use that, but I also use TikTok. And I've gotten a lot of my prospects from TikTok. And I think it's like a great platform as well, because there's a lot of people there. So, you know, just posting on TikTok helped me a lot. And just not only that, like on my stories on Instagram, because people are watching you. And sometimes, yeah, you just post the right thing and people will reach out. The second thing is following up with old prospects. I know like sometimes we get that, no, I'm not interested, or I don't have the money, or an excuse, you know? And if you follow with your prospects, their situation might be different from when you recently, like from when you showed them in the past. So like if you follow back in a month or two, maybe they need the opportunity now, you know? And then my third one is having the right mindset and attitude. For me, I feel like at the beginning, when I started this whole like business, I cared a lot about what people thought about me, and I didn't want to reach out to like my close friends or just people on my Instagram. I didn't want to reach out. And yeah, so just having that mindset of like, who cares what people think? Who cares like if they're gonna judge you? And what else did I write down? Oh yeah, and then reaching out to all of your new followers on Instagram. I signed up a few people because I reached out first. So I just like when they follow me, I send a little message saying like, thanks for the follow. Would you like more information of what I'm doing, or just being supportive? I appreciate both. So I send that out, and a lot of times I do get replies. And like I said, I did sign up a few people because I reached out first. So yeah, that's all I have right now.
Woo! Let's go.
I'm definitely stealing that message. That's fire.
All right, those were you guys kind of, well, first I'm going to introduce myself because I don't know if I know everybody on the call. Well, I'm Allie. So I'm pretty new to this business side. When I first got started, I got started about a month ago. And I was really just going to focus on trading, but I just really wanted to like build. I don't know, like it just seemed really interesting. And I just, not that I like know much information, you know, about the business and about trading, but I was just like, I feel like I can talk to people and I can really like, you know, help somebody else's situation. So I kind of like, you know, got into building a little bit. So I know Ethan and Lupita, they killed it on, you know, their things that have helped them. I'm kind of, I guess, repeat a couple things that they use just because it's been the same for me. So I guess the first thing, like, I want to give a shout out really to like Ethan and Josh, because like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Ethan. I'm gonna be honest. Like he's the one that really reached out to me and like got me, you know, into this. And I'm just very thankful for Ethan, and I'm also very thankful for Josh, because if you don't know Josh is like, his schedules every single day are booked. Like that dude is doing calls 10 hours a day. So, you know, sometimes, you know, it's really hard to get a hold of Josh, but, you know, he's always there to help you when you need him or when you need help. So I'm very thankful for the both of you. Another thing that has helped me is the Instagram software. Honestly, like that has helped me get prospects. That's helped me get calls started. You know, like Ethan said, not everybody is going to sign up, but it's just the connection that you made with that person. And also too, like a lot of people that I've met on the software, like they already do network marketing, or, you know, they have their own business. So it's just building a connection with somebody. Like today, I met this girl from California, and like, I just loved her vibe. Like it was just like we connected, and she was just like, you know, maybe we can support each other. Like, it doesn't even have to be about, you know, the business part of it. Like, maybe we can, we met for, you know, we met for a reason. So I don't know, the Instagram software, if you don't have it, you should get it, because it's fire. And, you know, it's not just about getting people in your business, but it's about making those relationships with people. So that is another thing that has helped me. And just like being open to learning new things, and like learning new skills. Like, you know, I talk to Ethan and Josh on a daily basis, and, you know, every time I need help with something, you know, they give me their input on what I should do. So it's just really being, like Ethan said, coachable, like being open, like things like that. And another thing I would say is like the 7 Ways to Go Pro by Eric Worre. Like, that podcast, I listen on a daily basis. Like, I literally play that when I'm at the gym, or like I'll play that in the shower, or I'll play that when I'm getting ready, or, you know, like I'm playing that constantly every day. So if you haven't listened to it, I would definitely recommend it, because that can help you build your business. And if you've been on a call with Josh, I've listened to it, and he uses those steps on getting people, like the way he, you know, like talks to people, the way that he just like does the presentation, and then even just closing, like he always sets another exposure. You never want to, you know, leave an exposure without setting another exposure, meaning like you never want to leave that call without making sure you have another call set in place. So yeah, like I would say those things are the things that have helped me get to, you know, where I'm going. But yeah, so thank you again for letting me speak.
Yo. You guys did an absolute awesome job. I'm gonna go ahead and toss Jay's face up here too. What's going on? So I just want to say huge congratulations to you guys. Like, those are amazing things. And I want to just get real right now, and just like, you know, if we're all just talking. I remember it might not be your first one, you know, but I remember the very first time that I got asked to speak on a call and share. And I was like, oh my God. Like, there was literally probably this many people on the call right now. And I was just freaking out. And I was like, man, you know, but I'm just gonna share stuff that I think could help. But you know what? You know what my upline did that totally left field of me. And I'm gonna do it right now, you know, because this call, I told you, it's gonna be a little different. So, you know, like I said, you guys did an amazing job. And I think a lot of the things you said are really relevant, you know, and those things, they might sound repetitive to some people, but it's the repetitive things that get the results, you know? And so I want you guys all to, you know, just one more time while we're all sitting here, and you could be really quick, and I'll go first. And then I'm gonna have Jay go. We're gonna have us go first, and then you guys can go. So I want to say one thing that I'm struggling with, that I'm having difficulties with, but it's my goal to get better at it, you know, because, you know, when we get on these calls, a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of, you know, problems and obstacles that people are trying to get through, and, you know, they're trying to push past it, but we don't really talk about those in these calls very often, you know? And so I want to talk about, you know, and I'll go first. One thing that I've been struggling with, that I'm trying to overcome so I can get to my next level, so I can help people in my organization get to their next level. So I'll go ahead and kind of start it off. You guys can think of whatever, you know, it is for you, that one thing that you've been struggling with, but it's your goal to get better at it. So for me, and this has always been like a long thing that I've had issues with, but my thing has been basically time management. That's my thing. You know, I want to do everything throughout the day, but I don't plan it in the right order of operations. So like, it's like when you got to go do this really important thing, and you know, you got to do that important thing, but you're like, dude, I got to do the 8 other things first, you know? So that's me, you know, and I have a lot of skills, and I know I'm good at a lot of areas. I know I am. That's the thing for me personally, that it's my goal to create the best possible system for myself, so I can just crush my days and dominate it and help everyone too. So that's something that I'm working on right now. Jay, you can go next.
Yes, and before I go, I want to just give you guys a round of applause. You guys did phenomenal on that. You guys definitely did amazing. My first, like, it probably might be some of you guys' first time, might not be, but the first time I ever went on, I definitely was just, I was just kind of rambling, and sometimes it feels like that. But you guys definitely did a phenomenal job, and I just kind of wanted to point out something that each of you guys said that I really love. Ethan and Al, you guys talked about like building like connections and leaving those connections open, and that is legitly everything in this business. You know, whether they want to sign up right then and there, or they're even interested in the business, even chatting with somebody that, you know, follows you, or you follow them, is the basis for everything. Because they say on average, it takes 3 exposures to even, you know, get somebody into the business. So establishing those connections, and just with this network marketing, outside of actually having them in the business, there are so many different business ventures and connections and plugs and stuff like that that I've found from just, you know, having a conversation with people, you know, just, you know what I mean? So it's beautiful that you guys said that. And Lupita, you said something, you said like post, you said, be consistent with posting because you never know who's watching. And that is so true. There are people that might not respond or might not even swipe up for a whole entire year, but then they're like, fuck, damn, they've been doing it this long. They're still doing it. It still looks like they're doing well. You know what? I'll go ahead and do it. So it is so true. Post, because you never know who's watching. I've had people that hit me up 3 years later and say, yeah, I've been following you for the last 3 years. Like, why didn't you hit me up earlier? Yeah. So that is just something that I wanted to congratulate you guys on. So round of applause on that aspect. But something for myself that I have been struggling with, and it happens every single year for me. I'm a big like energy type of person, and like I'm very big on like mental health and stuff like that. And so anybody that lives in the Midwest or has ever been here before understands that it gets dark around like 4 o'clock, and once the daylight savings comes. So for me, I don't get that natural sunlight. So I realize like my mood shifts and my energy level starts to dip for like the first couple months of it being like this. And it happens every single year. I'm used to it. So, you know, you get a little sad at first just because, you know, you don't get that sunlight. You don't get that, you know, that natural energy. Yeah, Bo, you said you've been feeling like that. It happens to a lot of people. And it's been happening to me for like the last decade. And it's a consistent battle every single year of trying to work on it. But once you, and it's just like anything else in business or problems in your life, if you know something's coming or something's going to happen, you can prepare for it. You know, you might not be able to 100%, you know, mitigate it, but you can prepare for it and deal with it in the best form or fashion. So that's something that, you know, I've been dealing with personally, you know, plan and to prepare. So whoever wants to go
Thanks for
next.
sharing, Jay. Let's switch it up. Let's have Allie go.
All right. Something that I've been struggling with would be staying consistent. Like I plan a schedule out every week, but I don't tend to stay on the same schedule. Like especially this week, it's been really hard for me. So I guess just consistency, just because being consistent is very important. But I know that not every day, you know, you're gonna like that picture that you shared on your Instagram, Josh. Like, you know, every day is not going to be, you're not going to be putting in 100% each day, but you're showing up each day. So I guess it's still consistency, but for me, it's just like if I have a schedule, like I want to try to follow it every single day. I would say that, and just working on like self-development as well. I kind of like I don't do it. I should be doing it at least 30 minutes a day, but I've been kind of slacking on that. So that's another thing that I have to work on.
Hell yeah. Thanks. Thank you for sharing. All right, Lupita, you want to rip it?
Yeah, so I was gonna say discipline as well, because I do have a calendar that sometimes I don't follow. But another thing that I've been struggling a lot is just socializing, or like, yeah, socializing out like in person. I'm an introvert and I like to stay at home. I like to just, you know, like not socialize with anybody. If I go to the gym or the store, I'm just like focused on what I'm getting. Like I don't really talk to nobody around me. So yeah, so I think that's one of the things that I want to actually at least like start getting Instagrams, like, you know, from the cashier or, you know, at the gym, stuff like that. And yeah, because, you know, maybe one day I can like build a team around me here, and, you know, so that's something that I really struggle with.
Awesome. Thank you. What's up with you, Ethan? How about you? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, bro. Something, I really think that I struggle with, and something that I think that can take my, not only my brand, but my business and everything to the next level is content. Content, I think it's very huge. And personally for me, I'm more of a in the moment type of thing. I'm not the person that's, oh, yo, let me grab up from my phone. No, I'm not really like that. I'm more like, okay, I want to see it with my own eyes and be in the moment. So I think something that I have to work on is, showing other people that, I am living the way I want to live, and that I am doing things that I want to do. And because once people see that, it's different. Once people hear, oh, did you hear that Ethan or Josh or Jay is doing this, that, and the other thing. But when you see it on an Instagram post, and you're actually seeing and looking at it, it's a whole different belief system, and it's a whole different belief, right? So I would say content is definitely one of my biggest things, 100%.
I want to add to what Ethan said. So like I'm the same way. I like to just not be on my phone when I'm with like around people or whatever. But something that I do is I record really quick. Like if I'm at a dinner, I record my food real quick and then put my phone away. I save the video, and then later when I have time, or I'm at home or in the car, I'll go ahead and like find my quote or whatever I want to put on it and upload it. So most of the time you guys will see that I'm at the gym like at 6 p.m., but I really was at the gym at 10 a.m. I'm just posting it later. So yeah, that helps me.
I like that. I like that.
That's awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys for sharing all that. I know it's super abstract to come on a leadership call where people get like motivated and stuff, but like I think we're all like seeing that, like, dude, everyone's a normal person like in this business. Like no one's like, extraordinary, like just perfect. We all have problems. We're all normal people, but we all just have goals and whys that we want to go accomplish. And we want to help our families like a lot. We want to help ourselves a lot. We want to be able to, go travel the whole world, live in nice places, do everything that you want to do. And so I wanted to, just have this call be, more of like an open one. And another thing I want, from everyone on this team, and even people who aren't speaking right now, if you're sitting here listening, I want us to make it a really, really fun environment at this company. I want it to be fun. Like I want to like set up events, like plan events for us, like our team. It doesn't even have to be the whole company. We'll invite the company, but I want to set up events, and I know a lot of us live in different cities, but it's okay to plan things, in this quarter of the year, but you guys, we should all start giving input, like, hey, we should all, do this event, or we should do this, or we should implement this to make it more of a fun environment, because, in reality is if you want to go full time in this, it is a 1 to 3 year journey. That's what it is. That's okay. Oh my God, 1 to 3 years. It's not crazy, that's so short. That's such a short time. And I want to be able to make really cool memories with all of you guys and do really fun stuff. So it'd be awesome if everyone gave input on things we can do, and
Even like team retreats. Like, how would you guys put some ones in the chat if you guys want to go on like team retreats? Like we can go to
I was going to say Wisconsin Dells, but all the Wisconsin people are probably like, dude, I've been there a million times, dude. I don't want to go to Wisconsin Dells. But,
Yeah, I'm good on the Dells.
Dude, no, like honestly, like one of the coolest trips that we wanted to do one time, and we never did it, so we can still do it, was going to Lake Tahoe, Nevada, and renting a massive mansion for the whole team. And you make a promo out of it. That's the whole point of these things. But like it's so dope, but we can also Justin says back to Miami, buddy. He's like, yeah, when everyone gets here 21, it'll be a little better for Miami. But what was I gonna say? For like, promos and stuff, they're really cool, being able to kick it all together and go on like absolutely crazy, trips and stuff. And we will do crazy, obviously promos and everything like that, but we can even do events and stuff that's like, have one person on the overview and come to the barbecue. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just like team events. That's what I really want, man. So What I want to do just the last like 5 minutes of this call is anybody who's on this call right now, basically like I want to just take these last 5 minutes to just do like a Q&A. Like if you want to ask a certain person a question, if you want to ask just a general question and have a specific person answer it or anyone, feel free. But right now is the time, like if you want to come up and just ask a question about how to, go from where you are right now to get to where you want to go, in the next 30 days. So if anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask. I know for a fact when I was on a call like this one time in a different company, and it was a girl who was a $50,000 a month earner, and she asked this, and I was like, I'm in there, like, let's go, And so if you got something, drop a 1 in the chat. I'll go ahead and pop your video up on here, and you can definitely ask a question, okay? And let's chop it up these last 5-10 minutes and see what's good. And we got any Q&A? All right, bro. Yeah, you gotta share your video though. There, let's get it. Let me pop you up on here. What it do? Here, let me unmute you.
You gotta put
What's up? How's it going, guys?
what's going on, big dog?
How you living?
Can't
All right,
complain.
so introduce yourself and then you can ask a question.
Yeah, my name is Bo Beasley. I met Josh and Jay probably 3 or 4 years ago now. Kind of been in and out of network marketing. Super excited to launch with you guys and be a part of the Driven family and the Wi-Fi Money family as well. Tons of great value from that call. All 5 of you guys are killing it, crushing it. Really appreciate us you pouring back into us. But I had a question for Lupita. She said, a lot of her stuff comes from TikTok. And I was just curious if she had any pointers, like, pretend that I've never made a TikTok in my life. I've made a few definitely, but pretend I've never made a TikTok in my life. What are like your 2 or 3 top pointers for really grabbing people's attention and kind of, taking advantage of the algorithm?
Okay, so I do a lot of lifestyle videos, so like me walking or showing my food, and then I write like let me just give you an example. I do like point of views. That's what helps me a lot. And like I would put the same phone you're watching this on is the same phone that can make you money. And then I put like a call to action. So like, comment your Instagram and I'll DM you. So that's kind of like what I do. I don't really do like talking videos. So yeah, just more lifestyles. And what helps me a lot is recording 20 videos in one day for the week. And then you post 3 times a day. So I usually post 8 in the morning and then in the afternoon and then at night. And then if you do that, constantly, your TikTok will grow and then you'll have more prospects.
Oh yeah. And there's a tip that I heard. I haven't tried it yet. But me and Josh have a connection that is in the music industry, and he does he helps people blow up their TikToks and gets their songs famous. But he basically says something along the lines of create 3 to 5 different TikToks. Like it can be like I do J PATNODE, then I do J PATNODE 1, then I do J PATNODE 2, 3, 4, 5. Post the exact same content on all 5 of them and watch one of them blow up. Because a lot of times what will happen is you'll get shadow banned just because like TikTok will just randomly decide not to, blow your stuff up. But if you have 5 of them, you just keep posting until one pops off and then you roll with that one. So that's something that I personally haven't used it yet, have the plan to do it. We got the videos in place. Going to do that soon, but that's just something I've heard.
Yeah, bro.
Also, I noticed that a lot of the talking TikToks, they blow up. I haven't done them yet. I will. But yeah, those blow up as well.
It was so weird. Like the dude was like, yeah, make a Josh Hamilton TikTok 1, Josh Hamilton 2, Josh Hamilton 3, 4, 5, 6, and then post the same video on all of them. And so here I think you're unmuted, aren't you?
Yeah, Jay got me while you were talking.
But it was so weird. He told me to make like 5 or 6 of the same me TikToks and then just post them all. And I totally forgot about that, Jay. And then you just do whatever one caught traction. And then you just disband the rest. And I was like, well, that was a good question, Bo. Hell yeah, man. Did that kind of answer your question a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. All you guys, dropping little nuggets there. taking notes as always. So appreciate that. Definitely gonna start applying that. I like recording all the videos kind of once, you spend maybe 2-3 hours just recording videos for the week, and then you can just kind of post it as you go instead of having to stop and make content and think of what to do for your content. Just have it all ready for the week. That's a great little nugget as well.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you, man. Yo, so anybody got any other questions? Drop some ones in the chat if you want to ask a question, man. Ask anything. Like literally right now is the time where you're like, man, I've been doing this and this ain't working, and I want to know how you guys got past that. Or it could be anything, but now's your time, guys.
I need some challenges.
Leverage the draft option. Yeah, I've done that a few times. It's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, I do that.
All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and add. I think it's an Ethan. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask to start the video. Thought that was. All right, there we go. Let's add it in. What's good, bro? How you doing? Let me unmute you real quick. How we
What's
doing?
good, man? I can't talk for long because I'm at work, right? But how do
What's
you
your name?
schedule your day? My name is Ethan.
Oh, what's up, Ethan?
I know who he is. I just wanted to
What's good?
introduce himself. All right, what's good, man?
How do you schedule your day? What do you mean? Oh, no, I'm on the phone.
Oh, sorry.
Who are you asking?
Like, just anybody really, Jay or you, Josh. How do you like schedule it out? Like, do you write it or do you like just go with the flow usually? Like, I want to know how you meticulously write out and plan out what you're gonna do throughout your day.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You can go first,
Um,
Jay. You're a schedule guy before I was.
Okay, yeah. So for me personally, I base it around the core things that I do. Okay. Yeah, I base it around the core things that I need to accomplish in a day. And for me, that revolves around personal development, working out, my meeting times, and then wind down time, and then education outside of personal development. It's like trading education. So there's like 5 kind of pillars that have all kind of like moved around. But depending on, are you a morning person or a night person? You start with what time do you want to take calls, or what times do you want to have for yourself? So for me, I like to get up early. I'll get up early, 6-7 a.m. I'll trade in the morning for a couple hours, and then I'll have some time to make breakfast, personal development. So let's just say, for an example, I'm trading from 7 to 9, 7 to 10, right? That's my time in the morning to go ahead and do that. And then after that, I'll go straight to the gym. So maybe about 12, then I'll go ahead and eat. And then it'll be maybe 2 o'clock. And then from there, I'll have calls open from 2 to 10. And then when I don't have calls, I'll sprinkle in my reading, my personal development. And at the end of the night, I have a hard cutoff to where I'll watch an hour of what I like to watch, or get on the phone with, friends or family and chat and unwind. And I go to sleep, do it all over again. But you always want to base, at least for me, around your schedule of like, what are 5 things you must do, or 5 categories you must do in the day? And then you can change it. You can change it day by day depending on what you do. So like for me, Wednesdays and Fridays, I play basketball from 11 to 1. So my calls won't start till 2 instead of 1. So what are things that you need to do in a day? And then that's what you base it around.
Yep. And I'll just kind of say mine quickly. I basically, I had my ex-girlfriend taught me, because my family was all super overweight, like as we were kids, like we were all, I'm talking like parents, brothers, sisters, everyone was really, really, really large, big. And so I just had to emphasize that a little bit. But basically, she taught me health before wealth. And I never followed that ever. I was like, dude, bag first, like 100%. And what I learned is people spend their whole life, chasing wealth, and then they get it and they ignore their health, and then they spend all their wealth to get their health back. And so I started, saying, all right, dude, it's wake up, and I wake up around like 9-10, gym, and then it's come home and right at like 1 o'clock after I eat and everything, and do positive affirmations, 1 o'clock's go time. And I'll grind all the way till 10 o'clock. Now our schedules probably might be a little different than yours because we do it full time, but when I know what a lot of people do who work, and you could flip this if you work night shifts, but you work your 9 to 5, which is your normal active income, and then from 6 to 11 you do your side hustle, and you work that side hustle 6 to 11 until that income replaces your 9 to 5. So right now, man, like your schedules, it's really just any free time you have, depending on how serious you are, outside of your work. You schedule in calls, you schedule in leadership stuff, you schedule in prospecting people, and you do the daily goals. So we could definitely talk about that some more. Someone asked, if you guys could go back to your day one of trading, what would be one piece of advice you would give? And I could definitely say one. So one would be, you don't have to trade everything. You literally don't have to trade everything. Like a lot of these academies, they have like 7 different ways to get paid in the markets. And it's like, you don't have to do that. You just don't. If you go around and you find the people who are actually really good at trading, they trade one thing, maybe 2 things, and they just do it over and over and over and over, and that's it. And so I would say, don't try to go trade every single currency pair. Don't try to trade with every single educator. It's okay to try it on demo accounts, but just focus on one thing, learn what is related to it, what countries impact it, when is it the most active, and use demo accounts until you are confident with your trades. So that's what
something else I can add to that for sure, because that's definitely fire, is you actually have to do it. Like, the thing is, though, you'll never get great at the skill if you're just relying on other people to give you call outs or do it for you. If you truly want to get good at the skill, you get on TradingView, you back test, you practice, you do it. And then if you fail, you always want to know, why did I fail? Or if you succeeded, you always want to go back and say, why did I succeed? It's the same thing with building the business. If you're talking to a prospect and they don't sign up, you can always look back and be like, okay, did I not do the 3-step close right? Did I not, book a meeting from a meeting? Why didn't it work out? So understand it's okay to fail or lose or, not be good at it at first, but as long as you know why you're not good at something, then it's okay, because then you can learn from it. But if you don't, then you're just ignorant to it and you're just going to keep doing the same stuff, hoping that it just goes your way. Yeah. Mike's me.
Easy. Jesus, sorry, my bad. That was a really good question though, Jeremy. Guys, Jeremy's brand new. He's out in North Dakota, and him and all of his buddies have been waiting to get into trading. And I think he said he's 20, 23 or 25, somewhere in there, but he's so excited. And so if you guys want to chop it up with trading, man, he'd be totally down. Jeremy Johnson. Does anybody else have any questions on this call? Feel free to ask anything, these last few minutes. If you got a question about anything, drop a one in, man. These are the times to shine. Come up here and just talk, and let's get into the thick of it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna add something just from Jeremy's question. Trading is majority weighting. Like, it really is. And if if you're doing your trading plan correctly, so your take profits are in the right place, your entry point is in the right place, your stop loss is in the right place, there should be absolutely no reason that you keep checking your phone on your trade. If you know that, hey, I know I'm losing this much on my account if it hits stop loss, or I know I'm gaining this much when it hits the take profit, there should be no reason why you're checking your trade, your MetaTrader, every 5 minutes. It takes so much stress on you. And then when if it does hit stop loss, I'll be down $80, but if it hits take profit, I'll be up a couple hundred. Why stress? Just wait for it to do something. And that's a piece of advice that I would give.
Hell yeah. And also, I know a lot of you know this, but we have some really cool ways to trade and make money, that are third party, like alternatives. So if you want to know about it, reach out. I can definitely tell you about it. But guys, that trade management app is really dope. Like, the fact that you get to choose how much is gonna actually be lost on your account if the trade goes wrong is so badass. Like, not having to do the lot size conversion and being able to take the trade and just have it synchronized is so sick. Like, I don't know. I've never seen a company with that. And so I absolutely love it. But really, really awesome question. Does anybody else got any other questions they want to ask last second? We'll take one more question. Someone toss one in there if you got one. If anybody's got one more question, just drop a one in there if you want to come up here and say it, or you can type it in the chat if you want. I don't even know what that is.
More money concepts.
Oh, yeah. Hey, JC, you toss that out, man. You put it in the Wi-Fi money chat. You can drop all. He has he has a bunch of information on trading. Yes, go ahead and drop that stuff in the Wi-Fi money chat, man. Does anybody got any last second questions? Got another 30 seconds. Some about building, some about, how to go, talk to more people, how to stay confident, how to get to your next rank, how to not give up.
Josh, I have a question for you.
Sure. What's up?
Every time you take a, it could be a loss, it could be a loss in trading, it can be a loss in life. How do you try to view it as a positive? What are steps that you do to view something that's negative into a positive thing? So then, you're not always lowering your energy to that negative state.
So one thing I learned when a negative happens, it doesn't matter what it is to like not instantly react about it to other people. Like I don't go and release the emotion that I currently right at the time I hear the negative information. I hold it in and I just wait and I think about it and I break it down and I calm myself down and I think about, like how bad is that negative thing that really just happened? How bad really is it? Do other people experience this? Is this a normal thing to experience? Have I heard from my mentors, you're going to experience this and this? And I just allow myself to process it. And, I do positive affirmations, man, dude. Like Jay and I built a team of 75 people one time and in another company, and then it fell to 3 people. And it took us like 365 days of just grinding to get to that 75 people. And when we lost it, bro, I'm on my life. We were like a hair, like away from quitting, like literally leaving the industry. Because we were like, that was so much work to get there and we let it fall. It was our fault, but we didn't know what we didn't know until we knew it. And so, yeah, man, it's just processing and, making a decision to never quit and, keep going. So Jay, if you want to add something to that, you definitely can.
Yeah, for me, I'm overly optimistic. To be honest, you can, like, anybody can ask Josh on a daily basis. I wake up and I'm just like, I feel fucking greatness in the air. Like I just feel something happening. Like I wake up and like I legitimately feel as if everything's gonna be all right, because I've kind of come to realize one thing in this world is like when the low, like no matter what, life balances itself out. Like you can be on the highest pedestal in a flow state, going crazy, having the most success. Life will bring you back down to the middle. You can be all the way down low in the dumps. Something always happens where life brings you back to the middle, always balances itself out. It's just a bunch of highs and lows, and understanding that, the time is going to pass regardless. So you're not going to be sad forever, or if times are low, or if a negative happens, it comes with the territory. Life has ups and downs. So I'm always just like, shit, if I'm sad, hey, I bet you in like a day, I'm not going to be sad anymore. Or if something bad happens, I'm like, and I'm not going to remember it next year. Or like, if you'll ever get embarrassed, you're like, if you mess up on a call or with the prospect, you're like, they're not going to remember that in a week from now. Neither will you probably. So that's how I've always dealt with it.
Oh yeah. That's a good answer.
Piss greatness and breed excellence.
Yeah, man, dude, I swear to God, like he actually wakes up like that. And I usually do too. I'm pretty like optimistic, but he will literally come and bust in my room, like no knock. He's like, let's go. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna kill you, bro. It's like I'm like freaking out. But it gets me going, man. Great question, Ethan. I appreciate you asking one, man. So Robert asked, approaching people in the business, and Robert, listen, man, I know we just connected on social media, so I'm gonna go like really fast about this. I'm gonna actually talk to you about it more one-on-one. I want to talk to you about one-on-one. Change actually the vlog, buddy. We got some things coming. But I just learned for approaching people on the business that less is way better. Like you want them to starve for information. So you throw out a little line, like fishing. You throw out a little fishing line and you have them bite, and then you do not, like, basically you don't give them what they want though. And so I tell someone I trade with my friends, and I do it full time. That's because I do. But I trade with my friends. I try to make money. You could say that. And if they want to know more, you don't tell them. you say, yeah, man, it's 90% visual. Like we actually have to hop on a call and I can show you what's going on. You know, like I literally withhold all that information. I've been out and about, like, socializing and stuff. And I've heard other people who are in the organization, attempt to, talk to people out about the business. And I see them, they hear that they're interested in trading. And then I watch that person get so excited. They're like, whoa, you're interested in trading? Like, oh my God, I have something to tell you. Like, dude, I'm a part of a company, and it's awesome. We trade with professionals. We go on live sessions. We have an entire academy. You go through tons of videos, take notes. It's a huge team. It does cost money, but like, it's a monthly fee, but you can actually like show 2 people and then it's a free account. And if you want, you can keep, referring people. Then you give it. Bleh. The person is like, bro, I gotta get away now, and so you just got to be smooth about it. You just got to let them know a little bit about what you do, just a little bit, just so in the back of their head, they're like, I know that person is involved in trading and investing, and that's something I've always wanted to do. And that's how we do it, man. Collecting Instagrams like it's hotcakes, asking everyone for it. And so that's how I do it, man. But yeah, well, let's go ahead and let's wrap this call up, guys. And I just want to say, one more time, I'm super proud of you guys coming on here and speaking and sharing your wisdom, and how you've been hustling so hard, man, because you guys keep this up. And I'm telling you, we're going to crazy places. I'm talking about the whole team, man, too. There's a lot of people who could have came up here and, being able to speak and share, but I really just wanted you guys to come up. And so, guys, in the chat real quick, I want you to drop some ones inside the chat for everyone that just came on. Let's go ahead and show them some love. They did a great job tonight. And, I love the information that let's go, baby. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Everyone have a beautiful, beautiful night. And let's go out. Let's keep killing it. Let's go get it, baby. Let's go. Peace out.